Kevin Memley in there as well. Coming this way, send him up in style. Everybody up and waving. Waving and making noise for the Sportsman. Rest of the field includes 11 Josh Lundy, 78 car John. Pace car lights go dim. We're ready to go. 35 laps for the Sportsman. First feature of the 54th National Short Track Championships ready to go. John Logan Jr. on a front row with Josh Thiering coming to green. Start him now. And a wiggling around out of two. Thiering to the lead on the outside. Trevor Robinson and Johnny Robinson the second on the way. High side, the place to be early on. Oh, a little smoke. Kevin Memley, a lot of smoke. Might be some fluid down there. He goes to the infield. Yellow's out, yellow's out. I find it hard to believe there's not some fluid down after Kevin Memley's 3 car went up in smoke. And they threw that yellow, and I think signaled for the yellow right about as the field hit the finish line. And cars were able to get woed up just enough. That'll look like a bunch, and who knows, it could be just water. So it might be not too bad. Johnny looking good on the bottom, looking for second on Trevor. Hansberry up the 5th. Reynolds looking for 6th. They go over into turn number 4. Takes it from Logan. Schinderling on the way. Picked on the start. Oh, Robinson around. They stay off him. Wolf goes around. Got tapped a little bit by Terrence Robinson, and the yellow's out. You can see the left front damage on the red 29 over in turn 3, Terrence Robinson. He caught, I believe, Jeremy Wolf in the 32 after Johnny Robinson II just spun her around over in turn 1. You got to wonder if he just simply sent it in hard and had no grip and around he went, or if there's something a little more to that spin out. And he was moving. He looked like he had the speed to make it happen on the bottom side of the track, but just could not keep it from going around. I believe Wolf and Terrence Robinson will both end up in the same spot. Looks like we completed another lap. Here we go. It's Thiering leading the way. They're doubled up behind him. Housewert and Trevor Robinson. Hansberry and Reynolds in that second double row. Coming to green. Lane opens up high. Ware and Wolf are going to go up top. Housewert trying to make it work on the bottom. Let's watch Hansberry and how he handles with that fast car on the bottom in car number 7. Right now, he's working on Reynolds for 4th. Reynolds on the bumper of Robinson, who's got nowhere to go. Robinson and Housewert dance up the hill in turn number 4. Josh Thiering, whoa, hard hit into the wall. Jeremy Wolf parks it on a billboard as he and Howie Ware get together and collide over into turn number 1. And a big ride for Jeremy Wolf in car number 32. And those cars just came together, just kind of ricocheted heading into turn number 1. And there's probably a flat tire in there at that point, and who knows what else. And then into the wall, and Wolf took the hardest of the impacts, peels back the billboard over in turn number 1. Red flag out, all stop with a scary looking accident. They're checking on Ware. They're getting to Wolf over there, who's stuck between a rock and a hard place. And we'll see how this all backstretch is illuminated. Thiering is your leader. So bright they got to wear shades. 32 to go, coming back. We've thinned the herd a little bit. Back to green. Cody Housewert challenging for the lead. Reynolds on the bottom. Can he hang on? Can he get ahead of Hansberry, who challenges back to the outside for 4th? Housewert leans in on Thiering in turn 3 and 4. They touch a little bit off the corner. Thiering holds the lead. Top 7 or 8 starting to get away just a little bit. Trevor Robinson getting in there in the 99. Bottom not working for Reynolds. Hansberry to 4th. Schinderling to the outside of Reynolds for 5th spot as they charge into turn number 3. Close for 2nd. Housewert beginning to lose footing on the bottom. High side starting to get that momentum rolling off the as the race starts to run along. Spreading out a little bit here. Chad Smith trying to make a move forward in the 82. He started deep. So did Cartwright in the 42. And remember, Johnny Robinson, the second, went to the back. Robinson looks for the lead. Trevor Robinson to the inside of Josh Thiering for the lead in turn 3 and 4. Coming up on Adam Leonard to put him a lap down. Robert Hansberry's there in the 7. What a fast car. Houseware at 4th. Magic Shoes to the lead by half a car length. Trevor Robinson's got him a piece in the feature. Thiering back to the lead by half a car length. Schinderling on the trunk of the 21. Bumps Houseware a little out of 2. Reynolds trying to settle in ahead of Cartwright down the backstretch. 3 cars in a bundle battling for the race lead. So we begin to click them off in the Sportsman feature. Back to the lead goes Thiering by a bumper. Look at Robinson hang on the bottom. Hansberry trying to figure out which line is the right line. Second group of 3 battling 2. Houseware holding 4th. Schinderling slams it into 1. Got right to the fender of Houseware. Reynolds in there 2 in that 8 car. 11 scored when they get back. 24 laps to go for Josh Thiering in the 11 car. Now Hansberry starting to get a run up high. Oh, Houseware up the hill. Might have been a little contact, but a good wiggle out of him. Reynolds hit the brake a bit to stay out of trouble there. Chad Smith to the bottom of Adam Cartwright for position down the front stretch. Bottom side open for that fast 82, the new track record holder. Chad Smith up to 6th to the 82. Cartwright bounced off the wall in turn 2. Look at these 3 cars battling for the lead. What a race. Thiering, Robinson, and Hansberry. Boy, talking about some Rockford names right there. 1, 2, and 3. Schinderling closing up 2. Smith going to work on Reynolds. That'll be for 6th spot as Chad Smith tries to take it from John Reynolds Jr. Thiering gets back by Robinson, clears him. Reynolds goes to work on the station wagon, going after Houseware for 5th. He feels the pressure from Smith in the 82. 20 laps to go. For the lead now, here's Hansberry. Robert Hansberry looking for the lead to the inside of Josh Thiering. Reynolds on the bottom trying to tiptoe past Houseware for 5th. Hansberry trying to slide it up back in front of Robinson. Does it by an inch. Dives back to the bottom side of Thiering. 19 to go. Whoa, Thiering got sideways. Oh, look out, look out, look out, look out, look out, look out.
He's over on his roof.
Josh Thiering was your leader. He got wiggly on his own in the second corner. And as he came back to and kind of got pointed towards the wall, Trevor Robinson found the back end of Thiering and sent him to the wall. Wasn't a lot of room there. A lot of cars take residual effect from that one. Johnny Robinson, the second-year track champion, appealed back right side. Thiering was on his side, came back down. Cody Houseware just kind of came right through and kind of finished off that 11 car. And another red flag here in the Sportsman race with a big incident. It was a big enough wiggle for Thiering anyway. And then as he came back, and that was a tough spot for all those guys, and Robinson just kind of got into him. You know, you're in a tough spot there and sent him sideways. And then, boy, those cars from 5th on back just came charging in. And that's a bad spot for Thiering to be in that case. And Houseware finished him off. Cody's car to the pit area. Robinson, Johnny, the car to the pit area. We started with, I think, 18, 19 cars, and we are nipping 10 right now on the track. Got some laps clicked off, though. 13 in a row. So it's Robert Hansberry to the front of the pack. Logan back in the 94. About a dozen cars on track. Coming back to green. Smith's ready to go behind Reynolds. Wants to make a move. They might swallow up Reynolds 3 wide. Down the backstretch. Smith on the bottom. I don't know about that. Hansberry likes it. He's getting away. Chad Lounsbury going to get in it in the 37. Sideways all the way. Hits the brakes big to miss the wall. Halfway this time by for Robert Hansberry. Smith will go after Reynolds, now double up instead of 3 wide. Probably a better move. That's for 4th in turn 3. Cartwright trying to come back through the field. He gets sideways in 3 and 4, deep in the pack. Hansberry coming up to the back end of the field to put laps on Leonard and maybe Logan. 15 to go this time by for Robert Hansberry in the 7 car. Chad Smith into 4th, gets past John Reynolds Jr. Boy, Lounsbury again off of turn 2, almost caught the wall. Top 5 spreading out a little bit. Cartwright trying to make a move on Lundy again down the back straightaway. That's for 7th spot, and Adam Cartwright will take it. I think there's 9 on the lead lap right now. 12 to go for Hansberry. Smith is catching Schinderling for 3rd. Couple car lengths between them. Look at Chad Smith go. He's running out of time, but he's trying to get to the podium. Started as deep as he could have. Fowler sideways in 2. Austin Fowler in the dirt, though. Should be able to keep green. We are. He'll enter the racetrack again, but out of harm's way. 9 to go for Robert Hansberry this time around. And that fast number 7. Car length between Schinderling and Smith for 3rd. 8 to go. Now Smith right on the back bumper of Schinderling in turn 2. Chad Smith will take a look for 3rd spot. 82 and 68. Schinderling trying to hold 3rd. That's the battle on the track right now. Schinderling holding 3rd. Wiggles right in front of Smith. Smith tagged the brake to let it happen. Now he dives back to the inside for a look at 3rd. Leader Hansberry in turn 3. 5 laps to go for Robert Hansberry in the 7 car. Big lead for Hansberry. Smith still working that bottom side. Takes another look for 3rd and 3. That seems to be where he's able to make an attempt, but he can't quite get there. Austin Fowler working on Adam Cartwright deep in the field. That's on the front stretch. Schinderling wiggles in 3rd and 2. Now Smith halfway there for 3rd. 3 to go for Hansberry. Smith and Schinderling wiggle together up out of turn 4. Good race for 3rd. Chad Smith says, see you later. He takes 3rd. 2 laps to go for Robert Hansberry. Schinderling spins it around over in turn 4 and the caution's out with just 2 laps to go. Well, thankfully we don't got to pick any cars up off the wall or anything. This will be a quick He'll bring him quickly. Can he stay ahead of him? We are green. Smith and Robinson bounce a little in turn 4. Robinson tries to get back to him. Smith tries to shut the door and gets right past Robinson. He's now in the back bumper of Hansberry, but just a couple laps to go. Reynolds 4th, Cartwright 5th. Schinderling coming back through, getting to the back end of Cartwright. A lot of wiggling and going there from 4th on back. White flag coming. 1 to go. Hansberry extends the lead. Robert Hansberry running off. He'll win the first feature of short track Saturday night. Then it's Smith, then it's Robinson. Reynolds 4th and Cartwright pushes the 5th in the 42. So a long one in the books. There ain't no, well, then all the madness afterwards there. I don't really know that that was needed. But you can't deny the guy who won, that's for sure. Man, he was smooth and solid all night, second quickest in qualifying, and a national short track champion in the Sportsman here at the Rockford Speedway. From Beloit, family with a lot of history here at this track. Quest Industrial is Interstate Ag, rock solid concrete. Among the sponsors on the 7. How about it for Robert Hansberry? There's steps over here. No, if you're patient. If you're patient enough to get through that, you're patient enough to do that. Hey, congratulations, National Short Track Championship win. It wasn't easy, it wasn't quick, but I know this car was quick out there tonight. Job well done, man.
Thank you very much. That's the biggest win of my career. My dad's got his name on the board down there, and I've always wanted to win a race here since I was a little guy wanting to get in the pits, but I couldn't. And I just got to thank my family and Pastor Don and his family and everybody that helps us. We have my brother and my dad, my mom here, and I got some other family here that are fans, and I'm just thankful very much.
But quite a year for you, too. You've got the Sportsman a couple times. I've seen you with the Dirt Modified a couple of times, and just not really going anywhere regularly, just going out having some fun. This had to be fun out here tonight, too, with this car. And once you guys all got racing, it was fun to watch.
Yeah, it was a blast. Some guys are pretty quick. I congratulate Chad on fast time. Man, that was a quick lap. I had a little baby this year, and I've been staying home doing more of that, and we only raced a little bit here and there, but this one's a big one here.
Congrats on a win, man.
Thank you.
Robert Hansberry. Sportsman a winner. Coming up next for 40 laps.